Ha! Okay, I watched, like, a movie yesterday, and I was just like, yo, I should do a thing where it's like a Netflix review stuff, and I show you guys basically my Netflix account, and what I enjoy watching there. It's not much, let me tell you that. Like, I'm pretty, like, uncultured whenever it comes to Netflix and TV shows and all that. And you'll see why in a bit, but I'm just gonna show you what I enjoy, and then you can correct me in the comments below. I feel like this background, although I love my wall very much, is not very appropriate. So I'm gonna switch on over to that real quick with the magic of video editing. God. Oh no. Okay. Platypus plumber, bury the platypus plumber, bury the platypus! And I don't have my glasses reflections to so you guys can't see my face. Currently balancing everything I own on a swivel chair. Wee. Netflix. As you can see, not too much I've watched. As of right now, my main 2 shows on Netflix. Main 3 shows, I should say. Queer Eye, The Office, or on Host Club. Because Or on Host Club is a good time, and none of y'all can convince me otherwise. And it's just a feel-good show, man. Just a real good feel-good show. I was watching a TikTok, and then I heard an audio of Or on Host Club, and I was like, ooh! I haven't watched that in a while. I can do a, Karu impression. Hikaru, that's not true. I am not a crybaby. I am not. Oh, hi, Mark.
No way, I lost again?
Hikaru. Anyway, at The Office, I only started watching that because, like, a lot of people in my life just, like, started talking about it all at once. Like, everybody in my math class, and then Billie Eilish dropped that song with the Office samples, and then freaking, like, my dad started watching it, and I'm just like, fine, I'll watch it. And then I was like, you know, it's pretty alright. You have to get emotionally invested in the characters in order to enjoy the show. Anyway, Queer Eye. Okay, Queer Eye is so healing, okay? It's a good time to watch. It's a great time to watch. Also, happy Pride Month. Hey! So yeah, Queer Eye, am I right? Because you watch these people, like, get their life together. Like, fix their life in every aspect. And then you get to see, like, you see that all accumulate at the end of the week, and then you see themselves, like, so changed, so much more confident. She's like, man, I can do that! And then you start doing, like, it's so inspiring! I'm getting really excited because it's a good show! Like, it's like somewhat a part of my morning routine. I go make breakfast of like a PB&J or something, and then I come back, sit down at my computer, pull up an episode of Queer Eye, and then like, I watch a full episode, and then I'm just like, man, I can face the day. I can do YouTube, I can do TikTok, I can accomplish my dreams by taking care of myself and believing in myself. Each guy has their own thing, like fashion, and then self-care, and then like home interior, and like, and just like your own emotions. And I'm missing one, but trust me, okay, I said fashion, cooking, home interior, emotions. Oh no. I'm gonna feel really bad for leaving one out. It's a good show. Highly recommend it if you want to propel yourself like down the road just emotionally. Okay, and then the thing that made me think that like, oh, I should make a video on this was I watched this movie yesterday just cause it had like the trailer.
Does I look good? Yes. came from your thigh gap? No, thank you. Thanks for calling it a gap.
Yeah, her name is Sasha, and I was just like, at that point, I was already like, oh. And then you see this, and then it's cute.
Yeah, hi, Sasha. Hi. Hello. Hi.
Long time.
That backstory. That's cute.
Yes, very long time. What's up?
That's me! Sorry. I am the most awkwardest person in the world. But, like, I radiate awkwardness and turn that into confidence, you see. Okay. Look, that's cute. That's cute. I highly recommend this to anyone. Cute. And then at this point, that's whenever I clicked it, because I was just like, it has Keanu Reeves! Listen, like, anything with Keanu Reeves I'm a sucker for, because he's just such a good person, just in general. Yeah, so that was a good movie. I had a sleepover recently, I watched this one. It's just about a girl just doing her everyday thing and the frustrations of it, and the way she gets her frustrations out is through hardcore metal, like screamo metal, and it's just like, wow, that's a good coping mechanism. Also at that sleepover we watched a Mr. Bean movie that was on Netflix. Listen, Mr. Bean is a good man. If you've never watched a Mr. Bean movie, like, I genuinely feel bad for you, because like he's a good man. The actor was literally knighted for how well he performs. Like, I grew up on this guy, okay? Like, there used to be, like, the actual TV show on Netflix, like, Once Upon a Dream. And it's just... man. Just, yeah. Where am I? Okay. How's my audio doing? It's fun. Spinning wheel of death. Okay. Some of the audio is gonna be trash. That's alright. Listen, I'm somewhat new to this. Basically been doing this for a year, but I'm still new to this because I had, like, usually whenever this sort of stuff happens, I throw away the entire goddamn video. But not today, because I want to keep it a consistent upload schedule, and I'm gonna freaking get traction, and that's my main goal. I've watched some episodes of Riverdale. I hate Riverdale with a passion, and I know a lot of people would disagree with me, but the most frustrating thing is just people just not communicating. And like, sure, I do that a lot in my life, but I don't want to watch other people do that in their life and then watch it become a drama. Like, what is up with the show? These are not teenagers. In my own opinion, the dialogue isn't the best thing in the world, nor is the plot. I appreciate the acting. I appreciate, like, the cinematography of said TV show. I just don't like it. I have a history with Lucifer. I was at a sleepover, and whenever I get sleepy, I get into, like, this, like, whenever I get giggly, I get giggly. And we were watching this man and, like, adoring his handsomeness, and that's the entirety of what we did. Where is he? Show me the man. Show me the cute boy. There he is.
Those are all conflict diamonds, terrible karma. But more importantly,
I don't mean to objectify these actors, however, here's the thing, I get emotionally invested in things and then, like, I drop it instantly. I watched Avengers Infinity War after I watched Endgame. We watched Endgame. I say we as if you guys know what I'm talking about. Like a group of classmates and we watched Endgame like super early because somebody volunteered to pay for like all our tickets, and I was like, of course we're gonna go. And like I just knew that it was just like an important movie because like it's the end of the everything. It was something I was able to watch even though I wasn't like the most like up to date with like the everything going on in the universe. Like I understood what was happening. It's not like I didn't understand what happened in Avengers Infinity War either because of the so many freaking memes. But yeah, it was a good time. We watched it at 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. on a Friday morning. So that means we went to school the next day. And then in my math class we watched Infinity War. And yeah, that was nice. Okay, Death Note. I had the biggest crush on L in the entire goddamn world, okay? And I remember like obsessing so hard on L. Like I remember for like a lot of the class periods I just sat like L. Like, and I thought it made me much more intelligent. I mean like, okay, I have this show to blame that like I sit like this a lot. Like I sit with my legs crossed or like on chairs. It's just a thing I do. Like I don't know, I find it much more comfy, but like I might get a blood clot. That's been something that I'm genuinely terrified of getting, but it's just comfier. It's comfier to make yourself smaller. Comfort. Yeah. One Punch Man. I used to watch this on Kiss Anime. Pretty straightforward concept. It's like, if you don't like anime, it's the anime that like makes fun of the concept of anime. So it might be a good fit for you. Like, it's not like other animes. Coraline's a good time. Coraline and Coco. Okay, and Coco. I watched Coco on my flight to Puerto Rico. I had this thing at my high school called CSI. I don't think I should be talking about CSI in this video, but just know that it was like a super like formative like trip for me. And I came back with one sunburned arm because I left the window open on the flight back. But I watched this movie on my flight there. And like in the first 5 minutes I was crying because like the family didn't support Coco and his thing. Just that sort of stuff always like hits me hard because of like just the struggle that it took for me to like get there with like support and stuff. That's why like anytime anyone has ever shown me support like in the comments or like in person, like I cry. Like I cried at 200 subscribers. Nobody does that. It just hits me hard. And, yeah. Could you shut up? Did you... Yeah. I watched a good amount of episodes of this because I wanted, like, edgy boy content. I watched to the second season. It's just edgy vampire, like they're like the school's like a vampire school at night and then like regular people in the morning, and I think like vampire fell in love with a human girl. Okay. Critically acclaimed movies. What? Okay, I watched that Once Upon a Dream when I was little, and then we went to go see like the actual musical performance like live. For some reason they're like, we are not the knights who say me anymore. We are the knights who say the Mavericks rule. It's just like, haha, get it? Cause we're in Dallas? Haha, Mark Cuban? Ha! Okay, speaking of Mark Cuban, we almost had Mark Cuban come to our school, which is kind of wild, you know? But then he didn't. So what did you do, Sydney?
I got Mark Cuban to come to Gorman.
How so?
Just email him.
If it happens, reached out to him. You have not got him yet.
We'll make 2 videos. One that
I have reached out.
Make a
TikTok.
A TikTok with Mark. Wait, Sasha, you remember when me and Matt like on the locker, like we like?
Oh yeah.
We should get Mark Cuban to do that.
Oh god.
we get Mark Cuban to just get the one.
Or you would got an
Maybe, yeah, or Gorman Channel, whatever floats.
Wait, CC, do the.
Steven. Steven.
You know that?
Yeah. I'm on TikTok. I don't know the dance, no.
Are you an e-girl?
Yes. I tag every post with e-girl. Dude, I hit 69,000 likes. So, yeah. Roast me in the comments below. Maybe I'll collect, like, some of the good suggestions. Or just some of the suggestions in general. And then I'll make a part 2 to this video and, like, you know, actually have a refined taste in shows. Yeah, please drop a like. You know, just if you support me. Like, if you genuinely like my content, then there might be an off chance that, like, somebody you know might also like this content. And it would mean, like, the absolute world if you sent that to them. So, please do. Yeah. Yeah. Bye-bye! It's still quitting. It's still quitting. Cool. Don't like that. Bye-bye.